Good evening. My name is Quinn Langford. It is an honor and a privilege to be salutatorian of this great class of 2020 at Cedar Ridge High School. Ever since senior year started, it feels like I've only been looking ahead. There's been so much to look forward to, with college and all the freedom of being an adult right around the corner. I'm especially excited because next year I will be attending the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, where I will be majoring in computer science. But even though I have a lot to look forward to, I want to take a second to look back, because although I worked very hard to get into my dream school, I couldn't have made it without tremendous help along the way. I would first like to thank the two computer science teachers that I had throughout my high school career, Mr. Prado and Miss Wendell, who now teaches at Westwood. I actually wasn't interested in computer science when I first entered high school. I just had extra space in my schedule sophomore year, so I decided to try something new. Honestly, a bunch of computer code isn't the most visually interesting sight, but my computer science teachers were so enthusiastic about programming that it was infectious, and it led me to discover a new passion. I would also like to thank Mr. Holland, my physics teacher. Every time he did a demonstration with us, he seemed just as excited and amazed as we were, even if that was the fourth time he was doing the demo that day. The pure joy he got from teaching us physics has made me decide that I won't settle for any career that doesn't make me as happy as Mr. Holland. I know my sophomore self will be surprised that I'm saying this now, but I would like to thank Miss Moran, my world history teacher. Even though I spent many evenings in 10th grade nursing my cramped right hand after working on the seemingly endless stream of homework she gave us, getting a 5 on the World History AP exam was one of my greatest achievements at the time. It was so special to me because I knew I had put my everything into that class, and I truly felt like I'd earned a top score. Miss Moran showed me that, no matter how astronomical my future challenges in life may seem, if I put in enough work, I can get past anything. And of course, I'd like to thank my parents for being a part of every adventure from kindergarten to 12th grade. As I pursued my many diverse interests, I had nothing but support from my parents. When I used to figure skate, my mom acted like I was an Olympic athlete, and she was my personal stylist, spending hours sewing dresses for me that I used at competitions. When I randomly decided to start playing electric guitar in 9th grade, my dad acted like I was a rock star, giving him his own private concert whenever he could hear me playing in my room. Whatever I got into over the years, my parents have always been right there with me, and I'm so grateful for them, even if I don't always show it. There are countless other people that played a significant role in my K-12 education, but I don't have the time to name all of them. Before I go to college, I'll make sure that every single person who had an impact on me knows how much I appreciate them, and I encourage the rest of the Cedar Ridge class of 2020 to do the same. We are graduating in an unusual and scary time. There is a lot of uncertainty about the future, but taking the time to reflect on our past is comforting. We don't know what lies ahead, but we do know that we are lucky enough to be graduates of Cedar Ridge High School. Over the past 4 years, our teachers and administrators have prepared us to face our future challenges head on. They've taught us that we can achieve anything with hard work. They've taught us that taking risks is the only way to improve. And most importantly, they've taught us to care. So, to the teachers and staff, I just want to give a huge thank you for all you've done. As I close, I'll leave you with the words of computer scientist Alan Turing. We can only see a short distance ahead, but we can see plenty there that needs to be done. Even though the future is uncertain, we don't have to look too far ahead to see the various problems our world is depending on our generation to solve. Thank you, Cedar Ridge, for giving us the educational foundation we will use to shape the world.